Okay, here we go. Put our stone down. And we got that. And we got our seeds. Yay. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regrowth Reloaded. Okay, so we are going to do a few things today, something I've been very excited about, and that is starting off by getting ourselves some redstone seeds. So let's come in here into our book. We're going to go into chapter 7, what the world is built from. And we're going to come here and we're going to find redstone seeds. You've got the process of making essence seeds down pat and can do it with your eyes closed. Redstone seems to be a source of spontaneous energy. Surely your technological endeavors could only benefit from recreating it with essence. So we need redstone seeds, and for that we're going to need essence seeds, 4 strong essence, a rune of mana, red dye, a button, and a whiff of magic. Now we got our whiff of magic in our last episode when we put our witch's oven in. So I've got all the goodies here that we're going to need. There's our whiff of magic. Let me move this stuff out of the way so it makes it a little bit easier. Red dye, a button, 4 strong essence, a rune of mana, and essence seeds. Go ahead and toss this on here real quick. 3, 4, and our seeds. There we go. Let me go grab my wand. And we'll go ahead and grab a living rock too while we're at it. And this is going to take a little while, so I will be back with you as soon as this is ready to go. Okay, here we go. Put our stone down. And we got that, and we got our seeds. Yay! Let's go ahead and put our essence of mana rune away. And come over here and let's scan our seeds. They're going to be 111, but you know, as always, you want to scan them first. There we go. And then while I was waiting for that to finish up, I set up my area here to get the breeding going. Put that down and we are off and running. Let's claim our reward. We get 2 essence. Oh, we can choose 2 essence of redstone or strong essence. We'll go for the strong essence since it's kind of getting pricey to make. Go ahead and put that over in here. Okay. Next thing. I did go to the nether between episodes and just to gather a little bit of glowstone. There was some that was fairly close to where our nether portal is there. I did get that because we're going to need it for 2 of our recipes that we're going to be doing today. So come back into our book and we're going to go back into chapter 3, the way the world works. We're going to come back here to something's brewing, and remember we need to do this vial of vigor, and that is nether wart, blaze powder, and a glowstone dust on our botanical brewery. Now I've got my stuff. Is it in here? Yes, I do. Nether wart, blaze powder, glowstone dust. I do need one of our mana glass vials. There we go. And then I'm also going to need to see if I can do this. Shift, point that at there. There we go. Now we're going to come in here. We're going to place our mana glass vial on top. And then we're going to put these other items on here. And that's going to do its thing. I don't know how long it's going to take. So I'll be right back with you as soon as this is ready. Well, I didn't really have to wait that long. There we go. It just popped off of there like that. And we got some fireworks going off again. So let's take a look in our quest book. And we get a vial of vanity's emptiness. I have no idea what that does. So, there we go. We got a couple of potions from our botanical brewery. Let's go ahead and put those away. Okay, now I want to get back to our witch's oven. So I got the stuff here to make our funnels for them, our fume funnels. So let's come back in here, and that is chapter 10. Chapter 10, How the World Grows. So we come up here to funnel fumes. Capturing fumes in jars in your witch's oven is hard. You only seem to succeed about 30% of the time. Seemed like less than that, but we did get lucky in the first shot. As such, you've been trying to come up with a way to increase the rate of fume collection. Observation of other witches has led you to discovering the device known as a fume funnel. A single oven can be upgraded with up to 3 funnels to the sides and on the top. However, the one on top will not increase the chance of fumes, just the smelting speed of your oven. Later, you can upgrade your fume funnels with a fume filter to increase the chance of fumes and the smelting speed of the oven even further. Okay, so our fume funnel, if we come in here and we look at this, there we go, is 4 buckets, a bucket of lava, some glowstone, 2 blocks of iron, and iron bars. This thing is pretty expensive, and we're going to be making 3 of them. So I have 6 blocks of iron, 12 buckets, I've got 3 blocks of glowstone, I've got that, 3 iron bars, and 3 buckets of lava. Okay, so we're going to come over here. Now we're going to have to do these one at a time, unfortunately. So fume funnel, filtered fume funnel. I don't know what the difference is. This is the one we want. So we're going to shift click that in. There's 1. There's 2. Do these stack? They do. And there's 3. Okay. Let's see if this gives us anything else. No, it gives us 32 clay jars. Let's go ahead and claim our reward. All right, let's go ahead and put these on our oven real quick. Let's run over here. And we're going to put 1 here, 1 here, and then shift click and put that one on top. I'm going to put these empty clay jars in here for the time being. Okay. Let me run back over here, and we're going to get started on our next thing, which is we're going to need to make some casts. And in order to do that, we got 2 ways of making casts. We can either make them with gold, or we can make them with this stuff here, which looks like gold, but it's aluminum brass. And yes, those are my parakeets squawking in the background as always. They're always happy to let you know that they are there. Okay, so aluminum brass is made from 3 aluminum and 1 copper. So we take 1 copper, and which one's aluminum? This is aluminum. 1, 2, 3. And then if we put that in here, let me go ahead and toss that in there like that. And you'll see that it will make aluminum brass. All right, let me sleep real quick, and I will be right back with you. Okay, let's check on this. Okay, copper just finished. Okay, we have 4 ingots of aluminum brass. Now I'm just going to go ahead and come up here. I'm going to grab a couple of these blocks. I don't think I need 9 of them. So let me see. 1, 2. Let me grab 4. It's probably way more than enough. Let me just toss these in here and get those smelted down. because we're going to make some casts. Oh, and that was over there. Oh yeah, let me show you this real quick. We put in our coke oven last episode, and I put in 1 stack of coal, and it took a long time, but it all turned into coal coke. And that 1 stack of coal, 64 pieces of coal, produced 32 buckets of creosote oil. So in here right now, I've got another stack of coal in here, and you can see it's just really slow, and it'll eventually turn into coal coke. And so far, with these 26 pieces of coal coke in here, it's created 13 buckets of creosote oil. As I said, it makes an awful lot of that, and I'm not certain what all it's used for. I know there's one recipe that uses it, but there's probably others as well. Anyways, let's come over here, and I want to make a lumber axe. So let's come over here to our tool forge, and I'm going to look at, these are what we have open to us here, and this is our lumber axe. If we click on this, it'll show us what we need. I need an axe head, I need a plate, I need a cross piece, and I'm not sure if this is a regular tool, if this is a heavy tool rod or regular tool rod. We'll go ahead and we'll do both. So we need at least these 4 pieces here, and I'm going to need some cobblestone too while I'm at it. Let me go ahead and grab that. So currently I have patterns for a regular tool rod and a full guard pattern. So we're going to come to our stencil table, and we're going to select, where is it? There's our broad axe head pattern, which is what we need for our axe. We're going to need our tough binding pattern. We're going to need our plate, and then where's the tough? Is that the tough binding rod? We'll go ahead and make that too. Okay, then we come over to our part builder. We're going to put these in here, and then we're going to go ahead and put our stone in here, and this is going to make that plate out of stone. Same thing with our tough rod, our axe head, and then finally our tough binding. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and leave those in there. Now let me go ahead and put these away, and then we're going to come over here. Is this all melted up? Yeah. Okay, we've got 40 ingots worth. Now in order to make actual casts, you've got to make something out of stone or whatever. In here we were given the pickaxe head, and we were given the ingot cast. I made a nugget cast because I kind of needed it when I was playing around with the aluminum brass earlier, and I just took an iron nugget and I placed it on here, and then cast it in aluminum brass, and that made a nugget cast for us. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to make a cast out of our plate first of all. There we go, and you can see it consumes the stone. So let's go ahead and do this one, the tough binding rod. Grab that, our axe head. Okay, got that, and finally our piece there. Okay, let me see. Not that. So how much do we have left in here? We have 36 ingots, so that's 4 blocks. So let me go ahead and get that out of here. Now I'm going to get some bronze. I don't know how much I'm going to need right offhand. I don't need 57 blocks of it. Let me grab 2 blocks of bronze real quick and get this out of there. Go ahead and get the bronze melting. Now I know that there's ways of doing these a little bit better than the way I'm going to do it. I'm just going to make everything out of bronze and put it together that way. There's things, if you really go through the book, you can figure out, like you can make things out of paper or bone or different types of materials, and you get different properties out of it. But I'm just doing a lumber axe. I just need to be able to cut down trees. I don't need anything fancy with it. So I'm just going to make everything out of bronze. So we have 18 ingots of bronze in here. That should be more than enough. So I'm going to start by putting down my cast. So we'll do this one first, and we'll cast that. Come on. There we go. That's done. Okay, let's go ahead and take our cast and let's put that away. Next, we'll put down our tough rod. Make that. Okay. Broadaxe head. Come on, cool off, cool off. Did we use it? We might have used up all of our bronze, did we? Yeah, we did. Let me go ahead and get another 2 blocks. All right. Let me get this melted and I'll be right back with you. Okay, we've got another 18 ingots worth of bronze. So let's come over here. Let's finish pouring this. That's what happened. It just didn't finish pouring. And oh, I put that away. I need this piece here. Go ahead and cast that real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and put our cast back in here. All right, now we're going to come back over to our tool forge. We're going to select our lumber axe, and let's put our pieces up here. And there we go. We got ourselves a lumber axe. All right, next thing I want to do is I've got some cobblestone and some essence of nature here. Let me go ahead and grab this. And we're going to come over here. And I'm going to just put these just like that in a circle. Yeah, not really a circle, a square is more like it. Put that in the center, and then this is going to give us a ton of moss stone. Now you take your moss stone, and is it, let me see, maybe it's, trying to remember this real quick. There we go. You got to do it in 9, and that will give you ball of moss. So let me get some of this stuff going. Okay, so I got all that, a few extra pieces here. Now, if you come into your, is it the part builder? No, I'm in your tool forge. You put your lumber axe in here, and you put your ball of moss in here. It's going to, see, if we just look at it right now, it's reinforced 1. If I put the moss on there, it adds auto repair to it. So I put it back in there, and I just keep doing this until I can't put any more on it. There we are. We are at auto repair 3. So this lumber axe will self-repair itself. So I'll show you that here in just a moment. Let me go ahead and sleep, and I will be right back with you. Okay, let's get some stuff here. Do I have any bone meal? I do. All right, great. Let me just do this real quick and show you how nifty this axe is. Let's go ahead and get some spruce. Get 4 spruce saplings here. I'm going to go ahead and place them down like this. And we're going to bone meal this up. Make ourselves a nice big spruce tree. And we're just going to take our lumber axe here. And voila, we got the entire tree in one fell swoop. And we got a whole bunch of wood. We got a whole bunch of saplings out of this as well. Now I want to get some rowan saplings going, and I've only got one. And as I mentioned in the last video, you got to be careful with these witchery saplings, because I've got a chance of an ant spawning when we cut this tree down and attacking us. Now we'll probably live through it, but it's still they're pretty nasty. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. All right, so we got some more saplings out of that, which is good. Go ahead and do another one here. Don't see any ants around. Any spawn in the water? No. Okay. Try this again. There we go. Another tree. And a whole bunch of saplings. All right, so let's come over here to our oven. I'm going to toss some of these in here. Got some berries out of that too. I'm going to take, let's do 7 of them. Toss them in there. And let's see if we have any luck with our, there we go, whiff of magic. So the fume funnels help a lot on this, and we're going to go a little bit further with them once we start doing filters in there as well. I don't think we have what it takes to make filters for it, so let's take a look real quick. Okay, so there's nothing in there. Let's do a quick fume filter. So if we take a look at the fume filter, yeah, see that's glass. This is an attuned stone. We're not there yet. We've still got to open our portal to Alfheim. So as soon as we can do that, we can start doing some of this stuff, but we still can't do it because that requires diamonds. So, all right, so we wound up with 6 out of the 7. So we did really well with that. So let me go ahead and put these in here. Okay, that's it for this episode. I'm going to let this redstone get grown up and up to 10, 10, 10. I'm going to collect as much essence as I can. And in the next episode, we're going to do a little bit of stuff with using the redstone. Try to automate some of our Britannia, just a tiny bit. Nothing huge, but it'll be extremely helpful. So, until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.